Well, here it is, guys. The Fed made their move. All right, 50 basis points. That's what we got. I'm going to break it all down for you guys because ahead of this big decision, we have Bitcoin making a move. This will be the first reaction that we do get. I'm going to break it all down for you guys right now. We'll look at the overall market as well as I'll give you guys my opinion on how this all shakes up as we finish out the month of September and we get into Q4, right? Up October is on its way. Let's break it all down. If you guys are new to the channel, awesome. I love new faces here. Make sure you subscribe right down below, as well as give me a follow on X. Appreciate you guys, and let's get down into it. Be sure to smash that like button as well, and let's talk some crypto. Now, I do want to talk about today's channel sponsor, which is Margex. Now, this is for all you leverage traders out there. So if you do trade on leverage, you're going to want to check out my link down below. If you sign up today using my link, you do get to participate in the $500,000 Caspa airdrop. Now, why is this important? Well, all it takes is $100 and you do get a portion. And if you are a big trader, you do get to claim up to a maximum of $5,000 in Caspa. Check it out. You can check out their X page too if you want more information on how that airdrop is shaking out. But the good thing about my link is that it does give you a discount on trading fees as well. And there may even be a bonus for signing up. So if you want to start trading on leverage, make sure that you understand the volatility, do your due diligence, and check out the fact that there is no KYC. So make sure Margex is right for you and where you're located. And by all means, get started trading with leverage today. Links down below, okay? But this is what we're looking at, all right? This is what you would call an extreme response by the crypto market. Some of the big ones up there, I mean, look at SWE up there, up 20%. I'm looking at the futures right now on my phone, and it's just absolutely kind of exploding right now. We're seeing the biggest mover actually has been PopCat in Hex, okay? But that is just within the top 100. A lot of other cryptos, meme coins are running. And across the board, this is the response that we wanted to see. Whether this is a little bit of the buying the rumor, sell the news kind of event that you would think would transpire with most crypto news, we shall see. We'll see what we wake up to tomorrow. But by all accounts, the market has waited a couple hours and boom, here we go. So this is what we're talking about. I am going to share with you kind of what's happening because that decision is about, this is their first interest rate kind of cut as we get into the fall and end out Q3. And Bitcoin is reacting. Now, kind of off topic, but boy, isn't it funny how this all kind of transpires? We do get the interest rates going down. Gas is under $3 pretty much across the board throughout the United States. It's funny how this all shapes up before an election, but I digress. That's another topic for another day. But anyways, before this rate decision, we saw a poly market, which, by the way, is kind of getting under scrutiny by the CFTC for kind of a lot of regulation stuff. But anyways, we're seeing that the 50 basis point cut was at 54% and a 25 basis point cut was at 46% probability as that data was priced in, okay, within that CME Fed watch. Now, Bitcoin, you can see it right here and look at this move. This is an outstanding green candle. And for almost $1 trillion crypto, a little bit above that, I should say. This is absolutely fantastic. You can see right now Bitcoin is at $1.23 trillion as we currently are recording. That's just fantastic. And for that to have a green candle like that, that is news that you definitely do not want to miss. Now, we did watch a little bit of Jerome Powell's press conference, and Jay Powell delivered, okay? And I thought the questions were handled quite well. And I think that's kind of where we see this response come from historically. And as always, guys, not financial advice, but historically, September has always been that lagging month historically for Bitcoin and for crypto. And then as we get into what we call up October, look at this for an explosion, just the way we're seeing it, coinciding with what we're getting with the interest rate cuts. This is a very pro-crypto environment. Now, we are still, okay, recovering from inflation being at one of its highest peaks, right? 9.1% that we saw back in 2022. It's been bumpy, okay? It has been a rough year. And otherwise, we talk about this, inflation has been coming down steadily, 2022 and 23, okay? But it has been conflicting because, we go grocery shopping, we go to the pump, we do all this business, okay? Just going to be honest with you guys. This is a experience, okay? This is just an experience where I quite frankly don't think any of the numbers, the data, the analytics, all these people that get high-powered jobs to kind of do the math on this stuff, I don't think they really quite frankly know what the impact is, right? There's a lot of people out there saying that inflation's been coming down, employment conditions have been getting better, the impact on the consumer has been getting better. I beg to differ. We look at car insurance, auto insurance, home insurance, Some of those premiums are just out of control. The price of goods is still up, and I think even if we do get Trump to get elected, I think those costs of goods and all the services out there, they're still going to remain high just due to the tariffs and how he's going to look to try to bring businesses back into the United States. Okay, but that's kind of what we got going on. We saw a representative from and a macro strategist from TD Securities telling CNN that the interest rates and inflation has been coming down since 2022 and 23 without having a big impact on employment conditions. I beg to differ, but that's another conversation. I think that the jobs report is kind of skewed. It's kind of where we look into the GDP and what jobs actually are contributing to the GDP. I think that is what we are leaving out. So that core number, right, that core metric is the one that we should be keyed in on. And for some reason, all these government entities, they don't believe in it, they don't follow it, and they look to pride themselves off of some stupid number that doesn't inflect what actually is happening with the economy. Okay. But we'll talk about it a little deeper. But right now, this is a big day for crypto. I think that this is something where we saw, the start of this coming, but we haven't seen it really priced in. And now I think this big jump that we're getting today is the pricing in of what's happening, okay? And quite frankly, if we look at the trading view, we'll show you guys kind of how Bitcoin works. And just because this is the riser of all tides. And when we look at this, right, and it's funny how I drew this little metric here. I drew this in this teal line a couple days ago, actually, and it's right where we are actually at. So I told you guys on my channel, right now at around 63,000, that's where Bitcoin needs to get back to. Get above this 150-day SMA, the closing SMA, and that's where Bitcoin can start to get a little bit bullish and see a reversal. And that's exactly what we got, okay? And if you want to put it more so in some TA, we can do that, okay? And this is what we have going on. This W, this is basically the start of bullishness. That's historically what happens. And if we go back and look at October in 2023, 2022, and lower, this is what happens every single month in October. We do get a pump. So the TA looks good. The chart looks good. I'm waiting for momentum up to flash on my trading indicator. This is just a daily move. But we look at these candles, and they are flashing. So it's going to be exciting to watch what happens as we close out the week. I'm very bullish on crypto right now because I think that the market has responded in the way that it had to. So that's what we got going on. If you guys think anything otherwise, if you have any comments you want to add, make sure you do so down below in the comments box. Please leave those comments down below. Please also subscribe here on X and YouTube before you guys exit this video. And we'll see you guys all in the next one. Cheers.